got the scarf like a few days before we left. So, you know, like I said, just been trying to expand my wardrobe. So, you know, I've seen that a lot of people been incorporating the scarf with the suit. So I actually like that.
Saw a couple of tweets comparing you to Cam Newton with what you had on. Did you see those, or do you look at him as a fashion icon at all?
Oh, I definitely like his, you know, style and his fashion. But yeah, I mean, a bunch of people. I didn't see the tweets, but I saw a bunch of people, you know, was telling me about, you know, how like during the game, the commentators would compare me. You know, I've been getting that since my freshman year in high school. So it's nothing that, you know, is new to me.
Going back to the game, Kelly, you started out the game 14 for 14, really hot. What do you attribute that to, and how are you feeling out there on the field when you're out there on it?
Oh, it was just everybody was just in a rhythm. You know, we was playing fast. You know, getting the calls and executing them. We're just going through the game plan. You know, just seeing open spots in the defense and just playing fast. You know, was feeling real good. You know, it was just good to see because, you know, everybody was just flying around making plays, you know, on both sides of the ball and the special team as well. And it was just like, you can just sit back and see everybody was having fun and enjoying being out there in the moment.
What do you remember most about game planning the last 2 years, being in the quarterback room preparing for Alabama?
Oh man, you know, it's just details, little things. But you know, just mainly just the same preparation that we've had, you know, throughout every game that we played. You know, it's just because, you know, it's Alabama, we don't feel like we, you know, have to do anything more or less. You know, of course, they're a really great team. It's playoffs, you know. So, you know, it's a bowl game. We're just going to have to, you know, just focus on Clemson.
When you guys were going through the Final Four the last couple of years, Kelly, and you were on the sideline, did you allow your mind to wander a little bit, thinking, wow, how cool would it be if it was me? You know, we still want to win no matter what, but me out there leading this thing over the Final Four?
Yes, you know, just have those thoughts, but you know, for me, especially last year, because I was a guy sitting in plays, so it was kind of, for me, I was actually playing the game, even though I wasn't out there on the game, out there physically playing. So mostly for me mentally, you know, I was knowing the play call, you know, what was going on, and so it allowed for me to play the game, like I said, in my head. So you know, now it's, you know, it's a different role for me. So I'm excited, and you know, I'm just gonna prepare my butt off and get ready for this opportunity.
You talked so much about the lesson of being yourself and trying to be Kelly B and not anybody else this year. And I know it can kind of almost come off as cliched, but you have really embraced that to a point where it seems like maybe the rest of the team has sort of embraced your personality a lot too. Is that a fair way of looking at it?
Yes, but I think like the guys knew who I was, you know, prior to the season. They knew what type of guy I was. You know, this main thing for me, just despite leading into the season, I just try to, you know, instill in myself, you know, despite, you know, the results of the season, you know, no matter how, you know, I do or this team do, it just continue to be the same person that, you know, I was, you know, 2 years ago that my teammates saw. And so that's just mainly what I've been doing, you know, throughout the season and also up until now.
Kelly, there was a point a few weeks ago where this offense was sort of missing on some plays, and y'all really weren't exactly where you wanted to be. What was it that sort of turned things in your mind looking back?
I don't think nobody panicked because, you know, we had the plays, you know, it was, like I said, it was missing. You know, it was just, like I said, you know, earlier in interviews, you know, just small things where, you know that we could fix, you know, in practice. And we knew we was going to be hitting on them. So all it took was, you know, a game or two where, you know, we got in that rhythm, we got everything back going, and now the momentum, you know, it's kept going throughout the course of the game. So, you know, we're at a good spot right now. We're just trying to keep it going right now.
Chris just said the other day that you're the first one that greets them when they have a 3-and-out or a turnover, and you're over there to celebrate with them, and he says that goes a long way with the guys on the defense. Is that something you just do naturally, or it have always been that way, or is that something you started when here at Clemson?
You know, I've always done it here and there, but you know, I have to say for Christian, he's probably the one guy that I always see, you know, on the offense that comes to us, you know, when we come off the field. He's always greeting us, you know, high-fiving us, you know, congratulating us, whether we scored or something like that. So, you know, just seeing that positive energy on the sideline from him, you know, it rub off on other guys. You know, I just try to do the same as for them as well, because they be playing their butts off, you know, on that side of the ball as well. You know, just saying, you know, good job, smack them on the butt or something like that. You know, they can, you know, help them, you know, going down the road.
Does it give you an innate sense of confidence knowing that you have a defense like that to pick you up on the other side?
Definitely. Just having that support from those guys, you know, on the other side of the ball. You know, we go back and forth, you know, out there on that practice field, grinding, getting each other better. Then on Saturdays, you know, you just see, you know, what we see in practice. You know, for them to go out and do it, you know, it really is good, because it's just iron sharpening iron.
Your efficiency on Saturday, it looked like you were kind of making it flawless. How easy or flawless did it feel to you compared to what we looked at?
It just felt natural, and I'm pretty sure not many people would expect me, you know, to be where I am. But, you know, it just goes to a credit, you know, for this offense as a whole. You know, we just handle all the criticism coming into the season. You know, at every position, you know, we just ran with it.
You after the game pretty much couldn't wipe the smile off your face. It seemed like, you know, I don't know that I've seen a lot of people soak it in quite the way that you did. What was kind of going through your mind in the aftermath of the game, and what were you thinking about?
It was just, man, it was just a lot of joy, you know, in that moment. It was just first time, you know, starter, you know, just going out and just getting the job done. It was just, I can't even put it into words. It's just special, you know, for me. You know, I know it's special to a lot of guys as well, but, you know, just something, you know, just you work so hard for, you know, as a team, and just to see the results that you know, you put in, and you go out and get it, you know, you just can't say enough about it. So it's just, like I said, just a little small town kid, just very joyful, you know, after a game like that.
Speaking of joyful, what was with that noise you made during that interview with Maria Taylor? What was that?
Oh, you get it good. Oh man, it goes back to high school. One of my good friends back in Abbeville, you know, it's just a, I don't know how to, it's just a little saying that we will always, you know, say, you know, going through the hallways. And it's just something I just carried over, you know, throughout the years, because, you know, it's just something that, you know, I enjoy, you know, saying, and a lot of guys are now starting to pick up on it. And people on campus, actually today I was eating food and I heard somebody say like, okay, you know, so, you know, it's been neat. So it just, I don't know, it's just me being me, I guess.
That's kind of the thing, like when you talk about you being you, like people have embraced that in a lot of ways too. I mean, more than maybe, oh, Kelly's actually this great quarterback, it's like, oh, Kelly's this fun guy to be around. And has it been fun, like kind of seeing the reaction that people have had to your personality?
Definitely, because, and like you said, I just don't want people just to look at me like, okay, he's just a quarterback, you know, that's play, he's our average player or something like that, just, you know, playing at Clemson. I just, you know, through my game, I just want people, you know, just to see, like I said, the joy and the amount, you know, fun I always have, you know, playing this game and just being around people, and just hopefully, you know, through people that can see that, you know, the impact, you know, that, you know, the way that I play can, you know, maybe rub off on like a little kid, you know, back, you know, in a small town or wherever, you know, just to see stuff like that, you know, that you can always be yourself, and you use this platform, you know, just don't let anything change you, you know, despite, you know, what you have any success or failures, just remain the same person, you know, throughout it all.